Good afternoon, and thank you for attending today's press conference. Today we're going to be sharing some more comments about the tragedies we've witnessed at LaSalle Veterans Home, and also more than just LaSalle, but throughout all of our Illinois Veterans Home. Although we had a large isolated incident at LaSalle, it did affect veterans at other veterans homes. So once again, I want to thank you for being here. And it's great to see some familiar faces, to see that you are tracking and following along with what we have going on with us. So thank you for being here again today. For those of you new, I'm Representative Dan Swanson, and my hometown is Alpha, Illinois. I represent the 74th District, which includes Mercer County and some or most of Knox, Henry, Bureau, and Lee counties. As both a veteran of the U.S. Army, Army National Guard, and former superintendent of the Henry County Veterans Assistance Commission, caring for our veterans is one of our most important charges we have in public service. Throughout each of these press conferences we have had about the issues in our veterans home with COVID, I've shared a story about visiting the Quincy Veterans Home in December 2017 in the midst of a Legionnaires outbreak that ended up taking 13 of our hometown heroes there. I've shared this story each time because specific lessons were learned in the response to that outbreak by the very people who ended up leading IDVA during this tragic outbreak of COVID. They heard the same things I heard at Quincy. They knew how we could apply lessons learned for future outbreaks. And in fact, they said the same thing we are saying now. How can we learn from the mistakes here and prevent them in the future? The problem, unfortunately, is those leaders, former Director Chaplavia, Deputy Governor Sol Flores, and other members of Governor Pritzker's administration only seemingly gave lip service to these issues and did not absorb the lessons learned from Quincy and previous audits in order to do their jobs in protecting our hometown heroes. Beyond the facility level problems, though, which are frankly inexcusable, it's clear to me the veterans' homes were being managed remotely via Zoom and conference calls with insufficient follow-up protocols to ensure employees were actually following through on proper public health protocols and not just saying they were. This was a failure of the Pritzker administration to manage their employees and ensure compliance of his own Illinois executive orders and CDC guidance. Their negligence in doing so led to dozens and dozens of deaths due to this failure to manage and failure to follow pandemic operating procedures throughout all of our Illinois veterans' homes. Each one of the hearings we've had, we've been able to peel back another, more rotten layer to this management. As we continue to ask questions important to the families of the hometown hero victims of this negligence, we must continue to ask who knew what and when in order to construct a full timeline of culpability for those involved.